This one's gonna be a little bit different. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna talk and we're going to just play a game while I talk because okay, there's a variety of reasons for that. So the first one is I used to do videos like these where I would just play a game and talk while doing them. And somebody actually mentioned the other day that he kind of missed that I did them. And I don't know why I ever stopped. I used to play wacky games while just talking and doing sort of like a vlog sort of style of video. And they were decently popular back in the day. And a lot of people have said that they missed them. So I'm going to kind of do videos. Well, at the very least, I'm going to do this one that way. I don't know if I'll continue, but we'll see. And the reason I'm going to do it this way is because, okay, so let me be clear. I'm not a very competent streamer, YouTuber, anything like that, okay? And I try to do my best, but it's sort of an expert. It's a field that I got into because people wanted to see it, and it's not something that I've ever been particularly knowledgeable about. I've never really known what to do, but I do my best. So at any rate, my latest YouTube stream, you might have seen it. It was too long to where if I try to download it from YouTube, they only let me take it at 480p, like not even 720, and that's bad. That's not even, that's bad. That's not even workable. And so basically I decided, okay, screw that. We'll just play balloons or whatever. You guys love balloons, right? And we'll do this in kind of the vlog style and stuff like that. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy this sort of thing. Here I am. I'm doing balloons. I'm doing a magic monkey only run. Now, I didn't actually put two and two together in my head and realize that I couldn't farm. But, okay. So, I lost most of my LP today. I think you guys saw I was at a 240, almost 250, but not quite. I was at 240, and now I'm at 100. And that's a pretty big hit. It's little tiny bit lower than what I was at before. Let me turn my mic down a little bit. I can see that it's overloading a tiny bit. So yeah, there's a variety of reasons for that, and I kind of have been thinking about it. And rise, that's his ability for balloons. It's a tower defense game. Don't worry about it. And oh, what am I saying here? So I've been losing a lot, and I think a lot of it is on my team, and sometimes it could be on me, but I'm not 100% on that. Oh, so far as a video, I'm trying to go with a slightly different encoding. I'm trying a variety of different things, and we're just checking if it works. I can already see that there's some overloaded encoding over here, so it's not working perfectly, but I'm hoping it works at least a little bit better, right? So losing all my LP, not great, but I've been doing other things and just playing League. I mean, obviously I've been working on I call it Hashinshin Variety. It's my other YouTube channel. Basically, it's got dumb videos, food reviews, game reviews. I'm working on it right now. I'm kind of annoyed because when I look back at it, it was actually, I'm not saying it was doing amazing. It was making a couple thousand views per video, but it was still a pretty new channel. And to be honest, I'm kind of annoyed that I gave up on it. I mean, I didn't give up on it, but I didn't keep working at it. And if I kept working at it, I think it would actually be doing quite a bit better right now. I mean, that's a problem I have as I'll call it as a person, really. Is I tend to, because I have really bad ADHD, I tend to get excited for things, and then, you know, I move on, and I don't really continue them. And if I would just continue some of these things, I'd be doing so much better. Hey, get a little magic monkey with a stealthy finder. Just put him right here. He's gonna be my stealth killing monkey. So that's that. I've been working on Hashinshin Variety, and that's cool. Now I'm not even worried about the views on that channel. That channel can get 1 view, 2 view. I don't care. I'm doing basically things that I find funny, and you guys know me. Look, if I find something funny, I kind of just do it, regardless of whether or not you guys find it funny, huh? Oh. Yeah. So what am I doing in game? We are okay. Now I just want to be clear about one thing though. I am shooting for Challenger. I am, you know, I'll put that out there. I am shooting for Challenger, even if well, you know, it doesn't really seem like it. I am. I almost lost to the stealthy boys here, huh? So I clearly need to improve in some areas to get to Challenger. Now, I do know that there's some areas that I can improve in. Obviously, I mean, I'm not saying I'm perfect. Nobody's perfect. And the big area that I think that I need to improve in overall, I think I need to get down working with my team a little bit better. Now, not in the way that you're thinking of. You're probably thinking, oh, well, Hashinshin, look at the map more, dude. Okay, well, I already... I'm not gonna say I'm the most observant person of all time. Obviously not, okay? I'm not gonna, like, just bullshit that one out there. But, on the other hand, I'm not, like, some people do these wacky things where they kind of blame me for plays that go wrong, even if they were the ones pushing the plays. Do you guys know what I mean? And that's one thing I actually am really bad at. That's one area I've identified I need to improve on. I mean, I don't think I've explained this very well. Basically, someone will go for a play, someone will try to do something, and I will try to assist it. And it often goes wrong, and because I'm, let's call it an enthusiastic supporter. I'm an enthusiastic supporter of plays, even if they don't particularly go amazing. And that means that very frequently, if a play goes wrong, I'll be right in there on the front line smashing things, and I die and things go bad, and we all go, oh, Hashinshin, you're feeding. And I'm not feeding, okay? No, you guys blame me for everything. If I go for a teammate's play, then whose fault was it really? And that's kind of what I'm getting at is, you know what, maybe I need to just say, yeah, maybe I shouldn't be going for these plays anymore. You know, maybe I should look out for my team more often, and maybe I should... I'm not look out for my team. That's not the right way to put it. I should be more wary of my team. Scared of my team. Okay, not scared of my team, but you know what I mean. I need to, not... Are those...
Not getting through.
Those are magic immune camos. Ew. Ugh. I don't want to restart. I'm just gonna look at it for the rest of this video. I'm already like 8 minutes in anyway. Can't believe well, it's the first time I've done it. Can you really blame me? Whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna try to work with my team a little bit more and play more back in place. That's one thing I definitely have noticed. I do a lot better. Now, okay. You need to be a bit, let's call it ambidextrous. You need to know when you need to go ham, and you need to know when you don't need to go ham. There are some teams who are actually good at making plays, and when you go ham, they go ham, and they're good, and you can go in with them, and you can smash them, right? But there's some teams that when you go in, they don't really know what they're doing, and you tend to die, especially if you're the enthusiastic frontliner. You tend to die. Now, I know what you guys are gonna say. Hashinshin, you seem to be rambling a lot. I have really bad ADHD today, man. My head is so foggy, but I had to make a video because I haven't made a video in 2 days, and I've been promised you guys, my Patreon people especially, I've been promised you guys, look, you support me on Patreon, and please do. Look, I got 3, 8, and 50, and I hate to keep shilling for it every video, but it really does help. And you know, people always ask me, what's the best way to support you? And Patreon. I think I'm saying it incorrectly. You guys keep telling me to do it. Then seriously, that's the best way to do it. Like, so, in all honesty, like, I keep shilling for it because, you know, it really does help. Yeah, so anyway, I've been trying to do daily videos because, you know, I kind of said, look, if you guys support me on Patreon, I'll try to put out daily videos. But I have such bad ADHD right now today, man. My head is so foggy. If you guys have had it, you have those days I can't really focus or concentrate. It's just like there's a fog in my brain, and I can't. Ugh. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm just trying to think, can I do better in League, because we are trying to push for Challenger, even though it's kind of, you know, I'm trying to keep myself grounded. We go for Grandmaster first, then we try to get Challenger, right? You know, don't let your dreams go too far, so to speak. Keep yourself one step at a time. Don't just shoot for the stars and crash into a mountain and die. Anyway, what am I even talking about? yeah, so that's definitely one area I want to improve on is playing more cautiously, especially with my team. Basically trying to pay attention more often, checking if my team are those sorts of people who, if I go in, first off, most importantly, are they gonna go in too? But second off, are they good enough to need to go in with me? Good enough to know when to go in and how to go in with me, right? So yeah, that's basically what I was just doing this video for, kind of a vlog-y type thing. Just trying to say, you know, this is why we don't have gameplay. This is, you know, I lost all my LP, so you guys can go make fun of me again for losing all my LP again. But we'll get back. We're not, look, before we were down to 3 LP. We're over 100 right now. We're still doing good, okay? We'll come back tomorrow. We'll do good tomorrow again. And you know what? Tomorrow, I think we'll be back above 150 at the very least. We'll be back above 150. Then after that, 200. We'll get to 250. We haven't ever hit 250 yet, but I got a good feel. We're going to hit 250 within a week. I got a good feeling about that because I keep getting closer each time, and I'm doing good. And I know my MMR is fixing itself up there, and I can tell my MMR is fixing itself up there. You know, this is actually kind of a totally unrelated thing, but something I've noticed a lot, and I've done this over the years a lot. I have a tendency to win games that I shouldn't and lose games that I should have lost. Anyway, what you guys probably know about the MMR system, right? Is, you know those games where you lose 12 LP and you kind of think to yourself, these teams weren't really fair. That's kind of fair that I only lose a little bit, right? Because basically the MMR system is going, yeah, this was kind of a stacked game. We couldn't make a perfect game. We did our best, but yeah, you really kind of didn't have the best chance. I actually win those games pretty often. Not all the time, but the thing is, those games, if you win those every so often, even if you're going 50-50 on your win rate, you'll climb your MMR, you'll climb your LP, because you're winning games that you shouldn't have. And that's one advantage I think I've always had to climbing, is that I can win a lot of those games. There's a lot of times I've noticed that. So I've kind of been here at the defeat screen for 8 minutes, and I'm rambling really hard, and I apologize if this video isn't the best. Okay, I'm sorry if it's not the best video. I just really have a bad head fog right now. I wanted to give you guys something, so here's like a vloggy style of video. Basically, lost my LP, gonna do better. I'm gonna try to work on my team better. Been working on Patreon, been working on my Hashinshin variety channel. So there's what's going on with me. So, you know, leave a comment, all that cool stuff, and we'll be back tomorrow with another stream. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Appreciate all of you. No, seriously, I say that enough, and you know, obviously when I'm streaming sometimes you guys don't really see it, but yeah, I do appreciate you guys a lot. You guys are really cool, and I really appreciate you guys for watching me all the time. You guys are wonderful. Thank you, everybody.